Hi there, Mrs. Williams here, and this is problem 5.2.B-7, and we're asked to convert 90 pounds per cubic feet into pounds per cubic inches. So the main difference is that we have cubic feet and we want to change it to cubic inches. So if we have a box and we think about the units of this particular box, where the cubic feet come from are that it's a three-dimensional shape, and each side would be measured in feet. So this would actually be 1 by 1 by 1 cubic foot. So this is a unit cubic foot box. If we want to figure out what that equivalent amount would be in inches, what we need to do is think in a linear amount first. And if you need to just have the page numbers for reference, the linear measurements from common units from one unit to the other are on page 281. And actually the square conversions and the cubic conversions, this one that we're doing in this problem from cubic feet to cubic inches, would be a cubic conversion, and you can find that in your book on page 288. However, you can figure it out using this strategy, or maybe if there's one that's not listed on that page that comes up someday, this would be how you could figure out the conversion. So 1 foot is the same as 12 inches, and so we can write the linear equivalent on each side of the box. And we can think about, okay, well, what would we do to calculate the volume of this box in inches? And we know that it would be length times width times height, just as we did before with the 1 foot amounts. Now we're doing the same thing, but it would be with inches. So we take 12 inches for our length, 12 inches for our width, and 12 inches for our height. And notice when we do that, even our units get multiplied together. We have inches times inches times inches, which is inches cubed, or cubic inches. That's where that wording comes from. And the 12 times 12 times 12 gives us our number of how many cubic inches is equivalent to, this would be equivalent to 1 cubic foot. So now we're able to write out a unity fraction method and convert 90 pounds to, or 90 pounds per cubic foot to so many pounds in cubic inches. So let's go ahead and do that. So we can either write this fraction as 1,728 cubic inches per 1 cubic foot, or 1 cubic foot per 1,728 cubic inches. We just have to fit one of these fractions here next to 90 pounds per cubic foot. And our goal is to convert cubic feet to cubic inches. And so we want to cancel out cubic feet. So that would mean, because we have cubic feet in the denominator already, that we want to go over here and choose the fraction that has cubic feet in the numerator, which would be this version of that fraction. So I'm going to go ahead and write 1 cubic foot per 1,728 cubic inches. And just like numbers, my units are going to cancel. And I end up with pounds in the numerator, cubic inches in the denominator, which is what I want right here. And so I can see if I go ahead and figure out my number, I'll have the correct units. So I want to take 90 and divide that by 1,728. And I end up with 0.05208333. I want to go ahead and round to the same amount of significant digits that my original number 90 had. So I'm going to round to 1 significant digit and add my units there. And so 0.05 or 5 hundredths would be my final answer.